Morning, y'all. Gonna do a quick walk around and start of my 2000 CR125. It's a little bit of light rain. We're supposed to get like a hurricane today, so I'm gonna try to do this quickly before we get too wet. So took this bike in on trade. It didn't run when I got it. I was selling a car. It wasn't the nicest car, so I figured, non-running bike. It looked in pretty good shape, so I went for it. But anyway, I cleaned the carb, changed the oil in the transmission, cleaned and re-oiled the air filter. I noticed the fork seals were leaking, so I changed the fork seals and flushed the coolant because who knows how long that was in there, and also did a flush of the brake fluid as well because it was looking pretty brown. And that's all I did. I didn't do anything else to it. Previous owner says he rebuilt the bottom and top end, and some of the gaskets do look new, but I don't know how long ago it was done or how much riding's been done on it since. He says it's been sitting in his garage for the past few years and it wasn't riding it. That's why he decided to trade it for a car that he can actually use and drive. So anyway, that's the backstory of the bike. So it looks to be in pretty good shape. There's no rust. The plastics are in decent shape. Number plates do have some cracks in them, and the graphics kit that's on there, the number plate background's a little beat up, but you can just peel that off and maybe get some new number plates, but actually not that bad. And the front fender's got some stretch marks in it, but still all in one piece and not that bad. Same thing with this one. It's in a little better shape. I have the seat bolts out so I can just pull this off and let you see. There's the freshly cleaned and re-oiled air filter. So put that in there. Okay. The tires actually have a lot of tread on them, but they do have some dry rotting in them. You can see some cracks there all around here. Got some cracks here and there. This side's a little worse with dry rotting. I got it running. I took it to the motocross track. I did 2 motos on it just to give it a check and make sure everything functioned, and it actually worked pretty well. The suspension felt pretty good, had decent power. Front tires in good shape. A little bit of dry rotting, but not quite as much as the back. That's probably usable for a little bit, depending on what you're going to use it for. So I'll pop this off. You can see it has fresh coolant in it, and it's red line super cool with water wetter is what I used. It's good stuff. The oil I used in the trans is the Honda actual gear oil for the transmission. It's red. It looks like automatic transmission fluid, but it's specifically for Hondas. And then it was a uni kit to clean and re-oil the air filter. Brake pads are in brand new and work well. Had to adjust this a little bit. Bars are in pretty good shape. Grips are new. I don't know if you'll be able to see the brake pads here. Get in there, but pretty good. When I had this apart to change the fork seals, I lubed all the bearings and everything there. I never took the back wheel off, but the bearings all feel pretty tight. There's no play or noise. The chain and sprockets are usable. The adjustment for the chain is pretty far out. I adjusted it to the 3 fingers at the end of the slide. The front sprocket does have some sharp toothing going on, so you might want to update those if you take it on. But rear shock's good. I didn't do anything to that because I didn't see it leaking, and when I had it out on the track it felt actually really good. Like I said, new seals in the fork because they were visibly leaking when I got the bike. Carb, I clean the inside, I'll use it up. Put a new spark plug in it just for the hell of it. All in all, pretty good looking bike. It's not bad at all. Definitely not a bad bike whatsoever. So go ahead, I'll give it a a quick start so you can hear it run. But it's pretty early in the morning here. I was trying to get out before the rain really started, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it. But let me give it a quick start for you, and then I'll come over and grab the camera and we'll just walk around while it's running. Okay, we'll put this here. Kickstarter is slick from the rain.